for today, Emmy. We are here to discuss today uh, any various topics um, related to mom, anything mom. And today's topic is high school and where are we now? So, if you are between the ages of, say, 32 to 37, or between 30 and 40, even, I'd love to hear from you about your expectations of yourself in high school versus now, um, perspectives on motherhood in today's society. Uh, how did we carry our upbringing into our current parenting, as well as like talking about generational trauma. I would love to hear what you have to say. Um, let's chat. Anything, mom. This is an unfiltered network, so you can say anything you want. Since I have you, today's episode was supposed to be high school and where are we now?
Okay.
And, what were your expectations in high school for yourself versus where are you now?
I mean, that's a hot topic for me.
It's a hot topic for anybody. I don't think any of us expected to be parents in our 30s, starting in our 30s anyway.
No, and I had a really bad past, as you know.
Yes.
Like, all I did was fight. I wasn't really the nicest person back then. And I thought I would have all my shit together. Sorry, are we cussing on here? I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's unfiltered, yes.
And obviously I don't have all my life together. I didn't expect to be a mom at 31. As you know, I mean, we've been friends for a long time, so you know my story, but
Yeah.
I lost 2 children prior, so I never expected to be able to have children at 31 because I was never supposed to have a child. And then here came Nevaeh, right?
Yeah.
So when I found out I was pregnant at 31, I was like, really? I didn't expect it to happen, but obviously she's a blessing. She's doing cartwheels in my living room right now. That's her.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
high school was not, it wasn't my best years. I wasn't the nicest person.
I expected to be like, by 25, I'm going to have 2 children and be married.
Oh, I was gonna
like
have
as
a
if life
house
ever.
and my white picket fence and a dog
like,
and
married with 3 kids by
I'm
25.
definitely not married. I'm not
like
single
as
mama.
if.
I know.
I mean, granted, there are people that had that luxury, who had that plan out and pan out for them. But just like you, I'm somebody who struggled with conception and had a lot of miscarriages and a lot of issues, and I had Xavier at 34, so I had a little bit later in life myself.
Oh, there's you.
Hi, Nevaeh.
I know, but you know what? Life works out, I believe we were meant to be moms, so things happen, and that's okay.
Lord have mercy.
And
yeah.
My child's a character.
Oh my God, stop.
Character.
Well, as perspectives on motherhood in today's society, that's something that we were going to talk about as well, because I just feel like we've been given the shitty end of the stick in terms of like economics, and our generation is never going to own a home.
Life is expensive right now, and I think it's a struggle for everyone, whether you're a single parent or a 2-parent household. I feel like everyone is struggling. It's really bad.
And then there's the people are trying to compare, like, okay, so like you're a single parent with no village, you're a single parent with a village, you're a person who's married that has a village, well, you're a person that's married without a village, and the expectations that come with all of that, I don't feel like it should be compared, because every scenario has their own set of struggles, right? In terms of parenting too, like you're growing up in a 2-parent household, but then you have, say, somebody like no, thank you. Somebody like you who might say living with their mom who's parenting, right? Wait, can she hear me?
Nevaeh?
No.
Oh, my mom's not here.
Oh, okay. So you have, you have people like you who live with their mom still, who try to parent their child, but then you have outside people trying to chime in on how you shouldn't be parenting your kid.
Yeah.
Right? And I live with my in-laws, and I've had to, set boundaries before, right?
Yeah.
Trying to keep it down because they can
I know.
possibly hurt me. But
You know what? I feel like one, we live in a different world from when they were growing up, right?
yes,
And also, do I say this? I also feel like we'll say this, there's trauma, unhealed trauma and cycles that people haven't dealt with.
generational trauma, absolutely.
Yes. And I feel like when you try to do things differently, how am I saying this without like, you know what I mean?
No,
You
it's true. You try to
you get attacked.
rewire your brain.
Yeah.
It's rewiring your brain, and that's one of the hardest things about parenting because you try so hard not to relive some of the same mistakes.
And our parents don't
Um,
necessarily understand that. So they'll try and like butt in and they want you to do things their way and, but like you said,
yeah,
boundaries.
especially the older generation, especially talking about like say postpartum depression. Like, don't even get me started on that. How the previous generations, like, what are you talking about? You wanted this.
Hmm.
I didn't ask to have a mental instability, chemical imbalance in my brain. That is not something that I expected. Even the most sane person can have really bad postpartum depression. You
Yeah.
know, um, those intrusive thoughts that come along with it, and then you have the pressures of bouncing back too. You have these women who talk about bouncing back of I can do it, you can do it. Well, not everybody has that ability to just bounce back as quickly as you can, or as the next person
Yeah.
can. And that's a lot of pressure too, talking about bouncing back after you. Some people's scenarios are different.
No,
I couldn't even walk the first year really after I had it. I had a really, really hard time. So, like, my recovery, and even though I had him naturally, like vaginally, whatever,
yeah.
I guess I can't be compared to someone who has a C-section, which is also a different kind of intensive recovery in its own right. So, I don't feel like
Hmm.
anyone had an easy way out. Both scenarios
No,
are
and
hard.
like my you already know my delivery experience was not fun.
Yeah.
I did get an epidural. However, the person that did it did not do it correctly. So when it was time for me to push, I was feeling everything.
Yeah.
And then she got stuck and they had to use forceps. For those who don't know what forceps are, they're metal
They're
clamps.
tongs. They go in
They're
and
like,
pull the baby
if you
out.
can picture like tweezers, but like life size, because she was stuck and she was facing the right way, but her chin was getting stuck. So they had to go and
Oh
pull
my
her out.
god.
That
I
was
know, I
not
remember
fun. Oh, I see my cousins online.
Bianca.
Yes. Hi.
Hi, thanks for joining.
Yes,
We're
my friend is
talking
starting this
about
new
mom
podcast.
life.
I'm just trying to help her out.
Does she
She's a mom.
oh, okay.
She's
I
a
don't know how many
beautiful
people
little
can be in on
girl.
a live, but we're talking about
I'm
I
not
had a
sure.
C-section. Would you like to jump in
She did had a C-section. She
and
did.
talk about recovery and bouncing back and all that? Because we're on that topic right now.
Yeah, I can't even speak on C-section.
I know a lot of moms who
No,
have
I had lots of
C-sections.
stitching. It was really bad. I
Wait, you
couldn't
had a
walk.
C-section?
No, I didn't. I pushed you out, girl. But I was stitched, a lot of stitches. I couldn't like move for about 2 weeks. I had to get help, like getting up to get the baby was hard.
I know, like those with the appendectomies where they cut from like one place to another. Like, I know those are not easy.
It
I
was not
couldn't.
fun.
My pelvis is only 3 millimeters. Oh
Ooh,
yes, 3 day
girl.
labor, girl. I am with you. I was in the
I was
same position. The only difference is that my son just didn't want to come out, and my body was like, "F you."
I got lucky that way, I think. I mean, I was only in labor for 1 day. Like I went there at like 8 in the morning, and then
I
by
would
like
not want to wish
8:30
anything.
p.m. she was out.
I only want people to have not easier, but a shorter labor. You
It's a
know,
long time.
I'm
Like
I'm
three
I'm
days.
I've heard people 20 25 hours. That's pretty standard for a first labor, like, and I hear about that all the time. It's like, okay, I'm prepared for that.
I don't think anything.
45,
No, I don't think anything prepares you for labor. Yes, it was
45
traumatic.
hours.
I believe you. It definitely was traumatic.
That was
I
like, oh,
mean,
that's a work week, bro. 45 hours is a work week,
and this is
you
the
know?
thing. Don't get me wrong, because let's get into it, because we're here. Let's get into it, okay? Because now you got me talking. Again, kudos to you for having 4 children. Listen, when that child came out, I'm not even joking. I looked at her father. I looked at the 2 grandmothers. Like, that's a whole other conversation because I don't know why you're. Yeah, anyway. And I said, y'all better enjoy this because this is it. Like, I was
Last
like,
one.
the pain, like, the force, it was traumatic. I remember it like yesterday.
Mommy, but I
And the people that tell you, oh, it feels like period pain, stop the bullshit because it does not feel like
My
period pain.
mom was straight
Nothing
honest with
like it.
me. I'm like, Mom, what is it? My mom remembers it
Exactly,
too.
one
She's
and
like,
done.
listen. She's like, it's gonna feel like you're taking the biggest shit of your life.
No.
And it really did though. She's like, the best pressure you
Yeah,
get,
if you're shitting out a roller coaster, it did not feel like
no, she
like
said that like you're gonna feel
no.
the biggest relief when you push.
No,
And
that
I
can't be
did.
left.
When I was pushing, that relief I was feeling, I'm like, oh, get the fuck out.
I can't even explain it. Like, oh my god! And I swear, everyone and their mother was giving birth that day. I had to wait like over an hour, almost 2 hours for an epidural, and I'm like to the nurse, where the is this doctor? Because I can't do this shit. I'm not made for this pain. Like, I want to. I mean, when it worked, it was great until it didn't work. And I mean, I knew they messed up when they gave me. Jen, you called me like 100 times when I was in labor. I did. I did call. I did call her
She
100
called
times.
my guy too. She's like, did she have him yet? Did she have
Yes,
him
I
yet? Is she
did.
okay? Did she have him yet? What's going
I
on?
know. I was
Like, I
right
remember
there.
those.
No. But like, no, it's not a good. And I knew they messed up when they did that epidural because it shot. I felt sharp pain to only one side. But obviously, like, I was inexperienced. I didn't know what that meant until I realized
Mommy,
this
They
ain't
messed
working
up.
anymore.
Mommy, look at
They're like,
me.
push the button. I'm like, it ain't working.
Get my expression.
No. And then the thing is, when Xavier was born, he wasn't breathing too. So
Yeah.
there's that, waiting for him to fucking breathe and cry. It's
Yeah.
like, I
That's
swear the
always
second I heard
scary.
him cry, I was like, I felt my body go, okay, I'm done. He's here. Like, I was like blacking out the second I heard him cry. Like, okay, cool.
Nevaeh was so tired she didn't even cry because it was so much. She was like kind of stuck in the canal.
And
So
that's terrifying too because
and
you're,
she's so tired she didn't cry. And I was like, is everything okay? Like, why am I not hearing her cry? And they're just like, she's so tired. She don't like right to bed. She didn't even want the boob. She just went right to sleep. My daughter screamed as soon as she came out and never stopped. Yeah, that's DNA, girl. That's DNA because we're all a little, and our kids got a little sass. Yes, you do.
Just because I do handstands.
You see? You got sass.
a frank discussion on postpartum.
Look, your cousin's laughing.
Oh my god, look. So the TikTok updates you
Updates you on what?
and lets people know what you're talking about when they join.
I didn't know that.
AI summary: a frank discussion on postpartum recovery and generational trauma.
Oh, excuse me.
Thank you, AI.
I mean, I
That's
don't even
great.
go TikTok live, but maybe I need to get on TikTok more.
Updating.